Hi guys, hi friends. I have such a quick, easy, simple, nothing to it tutorial for you guys today, and that's literally my brow routine. It is so simple. Anyone can follow along. Again, I'm gonna say this again in the video. This is not a video for all shapes of brows. This is just how I personally do my brows every day. I am gonna put out another video for that another time. I do have one on my channel currently that I would like to kind of revisit. But if you want to check it out, I will put it up above for you guys or link it down below in the description. Anyway, we can hop right into the tutorial and you guys can listen to me talk. Okay guys, so as you can see, I already have everything else on besides my brows. I actually did have them on, but I just took them off because I wanted to show you guys how I do my eyebrows specifically. And what I love, my favorite product, I don't go crazy on my brows. I feel like it's not really necessary, and I feel like in 2016, I went crazy on my brows and I did the 2006, like the Instagram brow every day, no matter what, all the time. And I look back on those brows, like even just thinking about those brows, I can literally smell tequila. It's like, you know those flashbacks that you have of certain things, like when you smell a certain alcohol and you just want to die? That's how I feel about 2016 Instagram eyebrows. So I don't do this anymore. I don't go crazy on my brows. What I do actually is I have my handy dandy Benefit brow pencil. I love this thing. I am going to do a video where I have a bunch of different techniques for brows. However, this is just today what I do. And I'm gonna take this pencil and I am literally only filling in the areas where I have a lot of gaps missing. So I personally have fairly thin brows, which is rather upsetting. And I always, no matter what, so I'm gonna go very light on this thing. I love this pencil. This is in the shade number 3. I think it is the perfect shade for me. And not only that, but I think it's the perfect width also. It's not too thick, you know, and so that really helps me go in with the detail just where I need it. And no matter what, you guys, I am just going in the same direction that my hair grows, no matter what. And so what I'm gonna do is I'm going to add to the areas where I'm missing, but mostly on the bottom over here. So the most concentrated coloring is going to be on the very bottom, not the top, the bottom. I want the top to have mostly my natural hair, even if it is like a little bit thinner than the bottom, that's totally fine because that's how hair looks naturally. And I want it to look as natural as I possibly can get it. And then I am going I don't normally go any higher than where my natural hair is. However, if I do, I will never, ever add to the bottom half. I will only raise that and bring it up because I just want a little bit of a higher arch. And I'm literally barely touching my skin with this, just enough to get the pigment on there. And I'm just going in little strokes, very lightly in the direction that my hair is growing. But the reason that I don't go underneath, you guys, is because I already personally have very small lid space as it is. And I do have a gap right here that I just filled in. I hope that you guys can see. I'm like really tilted in the camera so that you guys can see, hopefully. But I like to bring up my arch just a tiny little bit, like barely anything, but just on my arch. And then I brush out and I will extend a little bit here. But you guys will never see me going, and you guys also, depending on the brow look that you're going for, but really honestly, you shouldn't be going all the way because your natural hair doesn't grow like this. So you should never start a line here and finish it here. Always bring these strokes like that, and it should never be just straight across. You're drawing a line like that because that's not how hair grows. Imagine if you had a huge hair, all your eyebrows were just one long hair from here to there. Not one, but like a bunch starting here and they ended there. I don't know. That sounds like a little bit, that would be a sight. Eyebrows are so important, I think. Imagine without them. But I'm just filling in these gaps and these small strokes. And I am extending my brow a smidge. Just a smidge. Like literally a smidge. Right over there. And I'm continuously brushing those just so that I can make sure I'm not missing any gaps or anything like that. And for the shape of my brows, I like personally to have it start from, you can take a brush or a pencil or anything and go just straight up on your nose like this. And this should be the starting point of your brow. I don't like to add a lot of pigment right here, a lot of color, just because I like it very natural. And that's the trend right now, actually. That's like hip and cool, the trend. That's like the eyebrow trend. It's very minimalistic makeup nowadays, and I love that. I live for that because I'm a huge fan of minimalistic makeup. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the shading aspect. As far as shape goes, where I placed the most product, so I fill in my gaps, but where the concentration is on the bottom half of my inner corner, let's say, and then my arch on top, not on the bottom, and then extend that out a little bit. So once you fill in those gaps, it's gonna go down, up, and out, just a little bit, and that is gonna make a huge difference. I mean, you can already tell this one, my brow is literally all over the place. I have a big gap right over there, and it's not as lifted as the next is, as this one is. So if you guys wanted to, you can take concealer and just go along the bottom half of this, not the top, but just the bottom half, and give yourself that really bright arch, brow bone right over here. I personally love to do that. I'm not going to do that right now just because I have on already my eyeshadow for you guys, but that's what I usually do my brows first. Some people don't, but I like to. And as I hope that you guys can see this, because it is rather small, but I do have a gap right here and right here. So I'm just filling that in very lightly in the stroking manner, and I'm filling in this gap. And already this makes such a big difference. And also I have a gap right here, and then I have hair that's going up. I hope that you guys can see. I'm turning so you guys can see. I really hope you can. But I'm just going in the direction that my hair would be going in. I'm not going up so much. Here I have a gap. I would like to fill that in. Connect my arch. Brows, I feel like, they're a very personal thing. There's a plethora of different ways that you guys can do your brows. There's shading with shadows, there's pomades, there's pencils like this. This is only a tutorial of how I do my brows. That's it. I will put out a video. I do have one on my channel right now, but I kind of want to revamp that a little bit on how to do different style eyebrows, but this is strictly how I do my brows. That is it, you guys, for how I do my brows. Super quick, super easy. I get my brows done so fast. I used to spend so much time on them, but now it's just like bang, bang, boom. So nice, so easy. I hope that this was helpful for you guys. If you like this style brow, it is like every day. It's perfect for every day, perfect for going out, everything. And thanks so much for hanging out with me. If you guys feel like it and you would like to support me and my channel, you can give this video a big thumbs up for me and make sure you hit that big old subscribe button. It really does help out my channel so much. Thank you so much for always listening to me talk all the time and hanging out with me, and I cannot wait to hang out with you guys next time. Bye!